Minha primeira experiência com jogos, em geral, foi desde pequenininha. Eu fui criada com 2 irmãos mais velhos, então eles ganhavam videogame na época. Então eu brincava ali com eles no Super Nintendo. Eu tinha um computador meu, mas não tinha internet no meu quarto, eu tinha no dos meus irmãos. Então eu dependia muito deles saírem de casa para eu poder jogar. Então eu gostava bastante de jogar The Sims, que era Into the Room. Jogava escondida também, minha mãe não gostava muito. Não culpo ela, porque realmente até lá a gente não sabia o que poderia dar, né? Então ela queria que a gente focasse um pouco mais em escola, essas coisas. Meu pai já era muito mais legal. Meu pai sempre apoiou, nunca me privou de fazer nada, era muito mais tranquilo.
I was born in Moscow. It's like the capital of Russia. Probably many people know about it. And I had a small family. Just it was always me. I don't have like brothers or sisters. And yeah, I was just going to school, doing normal kids' life. I moved to Spain recently. Sometimes I go with my bicycle to the beach and just chill there, and I can also bring a notebook and draw maybe something, but it's rare. When I was really little, my father, he used to play a lot of games. I remember also my father was playing Lineage 2 or something like that, and he showed me. When he went to smoke, I sat on PC and I died, and then he was I lost some levels or something like that, and that's my first memories of the games. So I grew up in Germany. Originally I'm from Kazakhstan, but with 1 year old I came to Germany. I was kind of playing PlayStation since I'm 3-4 years old with my cousins, only the manly ones, only the guys. And I kind of never put down the controller after I started playing with them. Final Fantasy had a really good story that kind of shaped my personality, I would say. It gave me values on how to be, who's my role model, how I would like to be. And it's Tifa, and I would like to be like Tifa, that's why I'm called Tifa.
저는 고등학교 때부터 게임을 좋아했고 20년 전에 크레이지 아케이드라는 게임이 있었어요. 그걸 시작으로 게임을 즐겨 했습니다. 예전에는 사실 게임하지 말고 공부하라고 하셨었는데 게임을 몰래 했었죠. 그러다가 이제 게임으로 지금은 돈을 벌고 있으니까 방송을 하고 유튜브를 하고 있기 때문에 되게 좋아하셔요. 게임을 많이 해서 여기까지 왔습니다.
I'm so excited because we finally get into some action. Easy opening ceremony.
We are here to send a message from different countries around the world to the world.
Korea, Europe, the crowd, everybody is ready. We got some exciting players ready to play some CS:GO. Look at this! Already! It's up. Second left, and it's over! Now they peek again.
It's the whole fight. Balzar coming through. Stride is slowing down, but the cut call now. Hughes Drakis needs to get defended, but that means they need to step forward as well.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back. I know you guys want to get straight into the game. I can hear the cheering in the crowd. Everybody is ready. The big question is, though, who are the big dogs and who are the underdogs over here in Bahrain? The first game coming into this best of 3 grand final. Nothing comes through 23. Oh, timing there. Anna could have heard of it. Wow. Oh, able to get that last kill. Nice shots. Watch him behind the box. Now switching on over sides. We may see a little bit of a different story here for Black Dragons. Fortunately enough for Black Dragons, that first camp pick goes down. That's okay. Vilka comes along to make sure that things are cleaned up. Oh, and the placement is perfect, and a victory from Enigma Galaxy. You do got to give them a round of applause for the amount of pressure that was put on them, and they still managed to win it out.
My game life kind of started when I was like 8 years old because my dad really wanted to make an internet cafe and he made it. PC was like really new in Turkey, also internet connection, everything was new to people. And I learned how to play games while I was watching the other people playing the game. I'm a mother of 2 cats. I really love them. I'm actually missing them. I used to go for a walk, some stuff to reset my mental, honestly, because I don't know, sometimes I'm overthinking things and it's not healthy at all, of course.
Nasci no interior de São Paulo, uma cidade que chama Jaú, 150 mil habitantes. A gente tem um pouquinho dessas raízes aí de fazenda e esse tipo de coisa. A minha família sempre foi bem tradicional, eu morava com os meus pais, tenho uma irmã mais nova. Eu comecei a jogar LOL em 2014. Desde aquele dia eu sempre quis ser pro player. Não achei que iria se tornar realidade algum dia, mas quando começou a pandemia, foi aí que eu decidi que eu iria tentar, porque eu teria que ficar em casa de qualquer jeito, né? Então eu só mergulhei de cabeça, foi meio loucura hoje em dia, não sei se eu faria de novo, mas eu fico feliz que eu tenha feito e que tenha dado certo.
Up in a very good household. We've traveled quite a bit. I grew up and was born in Johannesburg, but then have moved to multiple different cities. I've currently just made a move now from Durban to East London due to the fact of us actually having a break-in and being held at gunpoint. We were shot at 8 times. Luckily only got out with just a bullet graze, which I've now covered with my tattoo. Always been very involved in sports and things like that. Played for national teams in nearly all sporting codes. After a knee injury took me out, wanted to put my competitiveness somewhere, so decided to see what my brother was up to, and he was playing this weird game on the computer, so decided, hey, why not try it? Ended up beating him. He was not happy about it, but then that started my love and passion for playing video games.
So I'm actually from Namibia. I was born in Windhoek. I had a very interesting childhood. I've traveled around to a lot of countries. I've lived in the States, I've lived in Ethiopia, and we finally settled in South Africa, which is where I've been now for the last 15 years. When I play games, I like to be good at it. I like to play it competitively. I don't really like to do things for fun, because fun is fun, but winning is more fun. So...
Welcome to the third and last day of Girl Gamer Worlds Final here in beautiful Bahrain. The team we actually saw play the least was King, because they were able to just win and automatically qualify to the grand final. They're not here to play around, they want to win this game.
To jump into the game between King against G2.
Look at this.
Keep up the pressure. Flash is coming through, but the stun by Dini. First blood going over to King as they punish the gang. Now Karina actually looking to contest. I mean, they're overstaying right now. There's a good chance for G2 Help to actually turn this around, but Karina's a bit deep, going low on HP, but she's gonna get the shield as well. Both junglers should surely fall here. Candle, just a matter of time until she gets taken down by Cologne. Comes flashing in as well, getting another kill. Su is gonna use the trance to try to get out of this one. Should get killed by Cologne. Staggering blow. Damn, does she have the dredge line to hit here and take her down? She does. That should be the arrow. Countess piercing through her, and they are gonna pick up another kill, punishing King for the overstay, and now they are in the lead.
4 kills for G2 just from what happened here.
That clearly showed they are the best. They deserve to be here 100%. It's gonna deal a lot of damage, so that's the Mega Inferno Bomb. They can just play the high range. The comp is working so well.
The game is looking very hard for G2 at this point. Already 3k difference.
This one, Lydia with the teleport, can help the Cataclysm, but there's no one to follow up the deadly flourish. finish off Jisoo, and now Tony comes to line. He's gonna get finished off by Zoom, and that's it.
Triple
He's
kill.
gonna take the first game of the series, but the second game in the scoreline.
King are able to secure the second game for them and only one game away to finish this best of 5.
And the crowd is
already cheering for G2.
The crowd is heavily cheering for G2 Hell.
As a woman myself, it is so impressive to me to see the dedication that these girls are put in, because you don't really see them on the spotlight. I really discovered so much talent here, and very soon we're gonna see, mixed teams and these girls being able to compete at the highest level.
I think the staff as well, it's really friendly, really hardworking. They always support us, they support each other, and it's just always so nice to meet them and work with them.
So GIRLGAMER mission started 2017 in Macau. Since Macau, we have been growing the community. We are aware that we are motivating many girls to compete, because in Group Esports in Portugal is mainly to create a good environment with all players and all community, the streamers, to motivate girls to have constance, compete, have their role models playing in these huge tournaments around the world. We want to make opportunities and give every girl a chance to prove their worth. Gaming is for everyone, and everyone can be a pro player.
I would give the advice that no matter from where you come from, no matter your family, no matter your country, you can do it, you can be here, because everyone can be here. Just believe in yourself, work for it, and your results are gonna be there.
For now, where we are with esports, it's much needed that we have female-only tournaments. The unique part is that it's being organized all around the world, and it actually gives opportunity to the teams to also travel and have a different experience in different countries, different audience.
Personally, I feel like having a platform like GIRLGAMER is a really good place to start. It can be a safe space, it can be an encouraging space, it can be a space where you can learn and grow and make really good friends. And that's what I think it should be about,
I got super surprised when he said, "Hey, Bara, you coming to Macau?" I'm like, why? It's like, you're gonna host GIRLGAMER. Then we went to Macau. Got introduced to Grow Up Esports, understanding exactly what they do for the community and for esports. But then Telmon Fernando said, "Dude, let's go." I'm like, "Where?" I'm like, "Bahrain. Now you have a federation." And I'm like, "Okay, things are forming up. It's happening." I'm like, "Huh, wait, whoa, okay." They kept saying, it's like, "No, hometown. It's your hometown, it's your country." And then like, it hits, I'm like, yeah, yeah.
What a successful event it was. Looking at all the participants and hosting approximately 120 people that came from all around the world to come to Bahrain, and having that esports mindset, gathering the gamers and everybody together here is a huge milestone. The message that we want to send is we are in line with the world by empowering women and supporting the female segment into the esport module as the vision of our leaders in the country as well.
My dream is to be a pro player that can be proud that I am a Bahraini player, to be exact. Show the world I am not just a girl who plays for fun. I can be competitive, I can compete, I can be a pro player. I want to change people's perspective of how girls play games.
I won't lie, I did have my reservations about Bahrain initially. And I think that is sort of the knee-jerk reaction for a lot of people who don't know the place well. So for me, I think this has been very educational to learn about Bahrain, to see the people. Everyone here is so friendly. They're very accommodating. The culture is very rich here. Bahrain's been great, and I'm glad that they chose to do it here.
I really am happy to be here because it's also my first time living in my country, and I came to Bahrain, which is a really, really beautiful country.
바레인 성당이 가장 인상적이었습니다. 거기 카페트가 굉장히 좋았어요.
Food festival was really good. Too much stands, and they were smelling really good. They were looking really delicious.
Eu achei tudo muito legal, muito gente boa, então o pessoal bem simpático, eu tô gostando bastante. Eu vim aqui num táxi, um cara super bonzinho, me comprou uma Pepsi, um bolinho, super bonzinho.
Desde que eu descobri que seria Bahrein, era conhecer o prédio dos Velozes e Furiosos. E eu tirei um monte de foto do prédio. E foi a minha maior realização, assim, porque era uma coisa que eu tava vindo, eu queria conhecer isso, então eu fiquei muito feliz com isso.
한국 문화에서 한 10년 전만 해도 게임을 하는 것은 질병이다.
Principalmente as gerações mais antigas, elas não entendem.
In my country, there is almost no pro female player.
Competitive esports for females was not even recognized.
My parents were very not supportive of my league career.
My parents, they didn't really like it. They wanted me to study. They were always saying, it's a waste of time, don't play it, later you will regret it.
You need to go to university, you need to get a diploma, you need to get a job, stuff like that.
Eu vi basicamente o cenário feminino brasileiro desde o comecinho, né? Não pensei nunca que viraria uma profissão.
When Girl Gamer Dubai happened, there was a massive evolution.
Majority of the times my dad's very proud and will tell you a whole long story about me.
Yeah, just started earning money with it and started doing it as my job kind of. They accepted it and realized that I was gonna do it. They started supporting me a lot.
So they have full support on me, and I'm really glad.
Hoje em dia não é só mais um joguinho. O esportes ele não é só para pros players, mas tem muita gente que nem sabe que tem um narrador, um comentarista, e é um cenário que está crescendo muito.
And even if you're a lawyer, you can still work in the industry. It's actually much needed. If you have business degree, marketing degree, even medical degree, you can still find your place in the industry. And I think that this is something that we should also build awareness of.
There's so much demand, but no one's providing it for us.
I don't play tennis, but I can watch tennis. It's just the same thing of you don't have to be an athlete yourself. That is what sports is. It's entertainment, to be able to enjoy. And it should be regarded just as high as we regard other sports.
Jogo agora como uma profissão mesmo.
They were able to get the Galaxy scared. Can we also talk about how they're on the same stage together? They're sitting right next to them. They can probably hear them screaming, yelling, cheering whenever they lose a round. So, I mean, it's going into the mental of the Galaxy. No kills coming up, but Babs gonna get two on a building. Gotta get these kills. Babs coming in with another one and getting it last. So what here? Gonna get him the first round. It's gonna be huge. Nice push in from Anna. So Babs dropping down. Gonna get the first strike out onto Cat. The silence there just asked already. Gonna get the next to Cammy. Right. Cammy with Tori gonna get two with 23 in tow. Another one there on the board. Now just won the first round from the Galaxy on the board. He hit back for the shoulder peaks. And it's nice. One situation with Anna extremely low. A clutch potential. Dropping them down pretty low. 23 gonna take advantage of that. Trying to find that first shot is where things will open up. And Cammy with the off as well. That's where the danger starts to strike. Slowly peeking overhead. Nice from Cammy. And a different team has come out from Right, it's gonna say this is $15,000.
Yeah, but a change in pace, a change in the mental, and a change in the game and the storyline.
Gonna get a couple of things on there, but Vilga's gonna get the kill. Black Dragon's there, gets the end shot. Coming in here, making Sina kind of have a run for their money as Anakon gets two, but Lee is right. They need to plan now. Lee there, though, gonna shut it down. 23 going down. Lee gonna get the next kill. Does not know that they're there. Last one here. Lee going on the hunt, getting that kill.
Nothing to talk about. It's just the domination of Black Dragons. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. The Black Dragons are different. Tension.
What if she doesn't plan to they will be there. Here we go, gonna shut it down. That's gonna give them their first win of the day. The victory bringing it 1-1 and making the map 3 a reality.
What happened? Where are we? Are we truly at Bahrain right now? Is this real? Look at the fire coming up. A victory, well deserved by Black Dragons. The room is warming up. Black Dragons has warmed up so far.
My dad and mom divorced when I was 9 years old, and I had a tough childhood. You're so young to just realize the world. Then I started to just play games to not think about it, because thinking about mom, dad, their marriage, it's kind of hard for a child. So I decided to just put myself in a video games, and I think it went good than I thought, because now I love both of them. They're my mom and my dad, and they're also proud of me.
I would say my mom is my best friend. If I'm telling someone a secret, she's gonna know first, most likely.
I was just happy that she did something that she liked. When she started computer gaming, it was a hobby. So in the beginning, we were super supportive. And then after a while, we weren't that supportive anymore because she got addicted.
So when I first quit school, she was really panicked. She thought I had no future. She was super stressed, super worried about me. But then when I joined my team back then, she calmed down and she started understanding, and now she doesn't play it, but she can understand who's winning, who's losing.
For me, I just wanted her to do something that she would like, because if you do something you like, you will be good at it.
Of course you should support your children. If they do something they feel good about, then it's good. I think gaming is a good education. You learn to work with other people from different cultures, backgrounds. It's a school.
And a job.
And a job.
For me, I think what gaming gives you, especially online gaming, I think it gives you a sense of community, and it also gives you people that can relate to things that you like, especially in South Africa. So to find people who have like-minded interests in real life was very difficult. Also, people don't understand what do you get out of gaming. I don't know, it's fun, it's relaxing. Well, maybe not League of Legends. And I've done some research on this. It does expand your rational thinking, problem-solving abilities, your spatial awareness. So I do think there are benefits to gaming. And I think I don't want to promote escapism, but if you're having a bad day, it's nice to go into a different world, and you can sort of lay your troubles to the side for an hour or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10 or whatever. I mean, I don't judge.
Who are the favorites coming in? Obviously, I said G2L and
재미로만 나가고 싶다면 좋은 팀원들을 꾸리는 게 가장 중요한 것 같고, 우승을 하고 싶다면 일단 실력을 잘 키운 다음에.
All I can say is if you want it, stick at it. If you want it, the opportunity will come. Yeah.
Embrace your dreams. Just follow what you love the most, and don't give up, and you will get there.
We have the game ready. Let's get into this one and see what's gonna happen.
Oh my God! King so far playing so flawlessly.
1 kill towards G2.
Oh, it looks like King is completely decimating them. Falling.
Second kill.
Remember, Clan's used, but it's not enough for her to get out. Oh, it looks like King is completely decimating them. While Leslie still on bot lane, the two-shot around is gonna hit Karina.
It was a 4v5 and King was able to ace G2. It's really pushed them in such a bad position here, and it's already 3k difference so early into the game.
While Leslie still on bot lane, the two-shot around is gonna hit Karina. King still has a lot to be oversoon, but not before Carl's is gonna die. And G2 is just destroying the backline of G2 Hell. They are getting decimated. Only Karina is able to stay alive.
But look, Karina get caught up here.
Oh, she's in the death run. She must be dead. GG can't help her.
Is that this could be the end of the game? They're gonna try and end this game.
They can't do anything about that. G2 Hell standing no chance against them. This defensive League saga is gonna get finished out. Unstoppable Mordekaiser. G2 is literally that. Unstoppable. As King is about to win the Girl Gamer World Finals in Bahrain.
King are gonna dethrone the European team. This is the first time we're gonna have the South Korean team win the World Finals for Girl Gamer. Congratulations to King.
This is going to be a really interesting game here. It's the decider. Yeah, we got the claps here. The Black Dragons fans cheering for their team, trying to get their mental up.
Just know that it's not going to be as easy as you'd like it to be. It's definitely going to be difficult. You're going to face your own challenges, but just keep balance and keep on the healthy side.
This is the last map. There's nothing after this one. One mistake could cost you $15,000.
Somos aí 5 meninas que temos a personalidade muito forte, todas. E por surpresa, até pra nós, a gente se dá muito bem. Dá muita risada, todo mundo se entende, né? Eu já tive outros times e não me dava tão bem quanto com elas.
Overpass for this last map.
Waiting for Sidon to come through here. They're just waiting for this information. See, a couple kills come through from Cat. Now, Enigma Galaxy has a lead of players. Trying to get Cammy out. Oh, the knife comes through! Oh, no! Okay.
On the back of this here, Cat is 100% irretrievable. First hand shot 1v1, but the defusal comes through. Black Dragon's not gonna pick it up just yet. Cammy has one of their own. Up down as well. Right hand side, build up versus Babs, and it is going to be Enigma Galaxy winning out that round.
We're not seeing the happy smiles that we saw earlier from Black Dragons.
Fully working up. Alongside 23, Anna knows what to do. Having the op. This is it. Alongside Anna, still sitting around. Here it comes. First head shot and the second. Nice. Black Dragons are finally on the board.
I think that was just a 20-second round. They are just here to end it. They want it over. They want this $15,000, and right now it looks like they're going to get it. First shot's connecting. 23 getting a 2-kill. Cammy on the other side going to follow it up with a 3-frag. Tornado on the back.
It's like you're back to square one when you're on the side of Black Dragon. Everything leading up to this moment, you can definitely see that Enigma Galaxy have figured out how to get into the minds of Black Dragon.
Defensive side on A. Doesn't want to make the move over here. On to exit. A kill onto Vilga. But 23 is right there to get 2 kills on the flank. Clearing out the B site. Planting this bomb. Lee needs to make it here. Story gonna get killed. 23 is gonna trade it out. Now she's up to that. Enigma Galaxy takes that round. And gets the victory. Congratulations to
Enigma Galaxy.
CS is just like if you find a good team, like you find your family, and that's like nice feeling of like having your friends, like your family, and at the same time like playing together. It's like this feeling is just so like insane in the game, and that's what I like the most.
E a gente sabe que pra chegar no topo não é algo que vai ser em um mês. Um ano e evoluindo, sempre nessa caminhada, e acho que esse é o segredo pro time. Essa coisa de se dar bem fora do jogo, ela reflete dentro do jogo.
This team has completely dominated throughout the grouping stage, and now coming into this one, this grand finals match, they managed to get 16-1 scoreline.
I just wish people would give more attention to the women's scene. It's really growing and there is so much potential into it, and the games are so fun to watch. So I really hope we see more spotlight.
I think female gamers are playing the role of gamers.
When you're a gamer, then what you see is how good you are in playing games, right? And then how passionate, how eager you are to be on top.
Basically, these events, they help the women realize that they can be here as well, no matter where you're from.
Prize money and trophies and all, that's great. But you know what's even better? Making lifelong connections with people who understand what it means, who understand what it's like.